We live. Now we rolling. Yes sir, yes sir. I don't even know how I'm gonna start this bitch, so I'm gonna just start it. Okay, so you clicked on this video because you wanna know how to level up every single year. You wanna know how to improve your life on a yearly basis, daily basis, weekly basis, whatever you call it. Point is, you clicked this video because you want to be better. I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of the things I'm gonna be telling you guys today, I learned from being in this organization, so it's something that I'm very grateful for. So, I mean, I don't mind showing the love on the channel, you feel me? I don't know if you wanna call this a guide, a tutorial, whatever you wanna call it. This is just a talk from me to you, Theadonis, to viewer, insert name. How you doing, man? I'm gonna drop some game on you for a little bit. So I would appreciate if you had your notes out, maybe go on your phone, get a pen and paper, whatever you want to call it. And we rocking the Crocs today, yes sir, with no socks. That's how we going. Let's get into the video though, man. First thing I want to say, if you are currently not where you want to be right now, if you look around at your situation and you don't like where you are in life, you don't like where you're living, if you don't like your income level, if you don't like your weight, if you look around yourself and you don't like where you are right now, you should be grateful. Let me elaborate. When you recognize where you are and you have a negative emotion attached to that recognition, you should take that as a sign that your mind is tired of being in the same place because of your body's actions. What do I mean by that? The emotional part of you can be looked at as the primal side of your brain if you want to keep it simple. It's meant to reflect how your physical being is being attracted. So if you're emotionally bothered about where you are, it's your responsibility to find out where your mind wants to be. So I got some bullet points for you. Doing this will expose the raw truth of the situation. By doing this, you're taking a step back and you're looking at your situation from a third person perspective. You could see it the same way somebody on the outside in would be looking at your situation. And it's a whole lot easier to deal with a situation when all the pressure's taken off of you because it's not you. You feel me? So doing this will also show you what kind of primal temptations or urges that you have that you probably need to work on getting better at regulating or, getting under control, getting a better grip of those things. I do this regularly, whether it's to humble myself or honestly to just see the holes in my game. When you do this, it exposes everything, so you can see all the holes, you can see where you're going wrong, and you can see where you need to go right. And it's also important to have people in your circle that you respect and that you feel that you can learn from, that can point out the holes in your game, that have your best interest in heart. But if they don't have your best interest in heart, probably not the best person to be taking advice from. But you need to be able to spot out your own holes before you ask anybody else to spot out your holes for you. I mean, who's the best judge of what you're good at and what you're not good at? Is it you or is it Uncle Reggie? You feel me? I recommend getting really good at pointing out your own holes in your game, and then you can make something happen with somebody else. So if you can create a simple practice that figures out how to spot out all your holes altogether, then you will consistently have the ability to create solutions to your own personal barriers and problems. And look, man, there's definitely gonna be ups from this point forward, but there's also going to be downs, and you got to recognize that. So you got to be able to know how to get outside of the downs as quick as possible. What are downs? When you're in a slump, whenever you might not feel like you're being as productive. Maybe you went a week without working out. Maybe you went a week without posting, without being consistent. So you got to look at these downs as lessons. If you take an L, look at that L, reflect on it. You got to see what you did wrong, what you did right, and what you can improve on and continue to do better. If you learn from every L that you take, you'll be more open-minded to embracing them instead of hiding from them. If you're starting your fitness journey and you have good genetics for building muscle everywhere except, let's say, your chest, and you focus on working out every body part except your chest, you're still gonna have to grow that body part at the end of the day. So neglecting your chest and working on everything else, yeah, it might give you a temporary solution, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to grow your chest out. So instead of running from that L, embrace it, and then just add it to the equation of leveling up. A lot of people neglect their weak points and focus only on their strong points because that's what they're told to do. That's what they're told successful people do. There's plenty of examples of people who give out bad advice, but I'm telling you, that's not the right advice you should be listening to, man. In reality, the truly successful people focus on building up their weak points while making their strong points the frontline traits that drive their vehicle. Your journey is like a GPS route, man. You gotta plan it out as detailed as you want. As much detail as you wanna put into the first 5 years, you can write it out. You can plan it out ahead of time. It's all up to you. Yeah, we can leave it up to faith, but I mean, at the end of the day, we can always plan out what we expect. Because if you plan out what you expect, then you can at least have something to look forward to and something to work towards. But if you don't plan it out, then you're just leaving it up to faith or to God. And I believe in God, man. I believe Jesus died on the cross. But I'm telling you, if you plan it out and if you coordinate your everyday steps to reach that goal, it's going to make everything a whole lot easier, and you're not going to be filled with so much anxiety on if you're going to be successful, if you're going to be rich, etc., etc. Your area of obsession or your specialty is your vehicle. Your strengths and strong points represent the gas that you fuel your vehicle with. And your weak points represent the mechanics in the fucking vehicle. A vehicle can't function properly without mechanics that are maintained or improved over time, just like a person can't continue to level up over time if their weaknesses aren't maintained or improved. And you gotta remember this, bro. If you're at rock bottom while you're watching this video right now, the only way you can go is up. I need you to see that. But when you recognize you're not at rock bottom, but you're in a downward trajectory, it becomes an opportunity, man. It becomes an opportunity to get better, an opportunity to improve, an opportunity to be happier tomorrow than you were yesterday. And it's up to you if you want to keep going downhill or change trajectory and start moving up. I know that was a short one. It wasn't really meant to be that long. I just wanted to spill my thoughts out to you guys. Hey, shout out to Summer Creek. Shout out to Summer Creek football. Coach Harrison, Coach Arnett, Coach Lang. Couldn't thank you guys more for pushing me like y'all did. Hey, if you want to get in contact with me, the link's going to be in my bio. Join people with diligence. Only thing I'm going to say, if you fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. And if you like my videos, if you got any type of value out of this, share this video with one person. Share it with your best friend, mom, dad, mentor, whoever it is. I'm going to leave it off there. NSA, we the gang. Subscribe, your mom's a hoe. Fortify your mind to become bulletproof. You already know how we rocking. I'm going to see you guys next week.
We coming just to win. NSA, I never struggle again.